everyone, and today we're going to be learning 2 different ways to make fluff ball keychains. I know these are super popular right now, so I found 2 of my favorite ways to do it, and you can just choose whatever you think works best for you. For the first one, I got a styrofoam ball and a feather boa, and I got these sewing pins without the needle heads, of course, with flat heads so that when you push them in they will hold. And you're just going to want to position this anywhere you need to on the ball and stick the pin into the string that is holding all the feather boa together. Make sure it's in there nice and tight. And the way that I did this is I then spiraled it around the entire ball until it was completely covered in this fluffy material. This is actually my personal favorite of the 2 ways to do it. I think it provided a much more clean result, but the other one is a little bit easier to do, I think. So once that's all done, you're going to want to be sure to cover up any of the pins and snip the excess boa off the end. After that, you can see this is just tons of fun, really fuzzy. This is definitely a messy project. I would recommend a lint roller so that you don't get feathers anywhere. So next I took this piece that I had from a findings kit from Walmart and stuck it into the styrofoam ball just to sort of create the keychain. I added a jump ring to the top of that and attached the key ring after that to complete the project. It was incredibly easy, just took a little bit of time to make sure everything was put together the right way. The next way is with using actual fur fabric. So the first thing you're going to do is flip it over and find something circular around you. I use this candy jar that my sister gave me. And you're just going to want to trace out a circle and cut it out so that you have a circular piece of fur. Once that is done and you've cleaned up your surface, you're going to take a piece of thread. I used dark color here just so you could see it on the camera, but I would recommend using a matching thread. And you're going to do a basic running stitch all the way around, which is just your basic in and out, in and out. The fabric is a little bit tough at times. I had to pull a little bit to get my double knot through, but just be patient with it and try as hard as possible not to tear your thread. Once you go all the way around, I would flip it the other direction, hold it from the back like I'm doing here, and just pull until the hole closes up. You could stuff this if you think it's not keeping its shape really well. Mine was just small enough that it really wouldn't have made a difference. So I'm just stitching the hole completely together using the same thread. I think it hides itself pretty well within all the fur, so I really didn't mind the look of it. And after that, you can find maybe a necklace around, or if you have some chain and you have a little bit of extra, just grab a couple of links, nothing too long, and I'm actually just going to sew that right onto the top of the ball with the remaining thread. After that, I just use the loop that is exposed on top to attach my keyring, as you're going to see in this next clip. So as you can see here, these 2 have the same basic result, but they're definitely a little different. For some people, maybe the running stitch is a little easier. For others, maybe just buying a couple of pins and a feather boa might be easier. I definitely think the fur option is a little bit cheaper, but either way, hopefully now you can hop onto this trend and have a great time with it. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye!